We are in the people business. We just happen to sell cars. Gosh, we said that for a long time around here, but what does that really mean? Well, this is our attempt to bring out some of what that means in real-life stories of the people that make up this special company. My name's Joe Bullard, and I have the honor and the privilege of leading Joe Bullard Automotive right here in Mobile, Alabama, that is truly trying to make a difference one person at a time. Really, Ty? Easy to say, but are you seriously trying to do this or just saying this? I get it, and frankly, I think it's a fair thought. But come journey with us as we open up with these people and truly get to explore their humanness that makes them difference makers. We all have a story. I do, you do, we all do, and I'm just excited to share some of these with you. Okay, enough with the intro. Let's jump in. Welcome back to JBTV. We've still got Kimberly here with us. We had we had more to talk about. And so we wanted to come back and talk about a little bit about, we've talked about you being a female technician, a little bit in a male technician world, kind of breaking some barriers there. And we love to be a company that does that. Like,
Yes.
we want to support, we just want the best. It don't matter what you are. And so we've really had, in our company, had a lot of successful female. Like I said, we had our first female GM before a few years ago, which is cool. So anyways, it's just something that I think it's cool to be a part of. So with that, I want to talk about, you just recently had a baby.
Yes.
How old's the baby?
9 months.
9 months.
Almost 9 months.
Almost 9 months.
3 days.
And you obviously took off for a period of time, maternity leave for how long?
Yes. Well, it was 3 months during the pregnancy because I was having some issues and wasn't able to do heavy labor during that time. And then I was off for, I think, 3 months after. So.
3 months after.
Yeah.
Okay. And so since you've been back, tell us, what's it like being a mother of a newborn in a job that you're in a shop, a hot shop, and you're not dealing with clean stuff. It's dirty, but you got responsibilities on the other side as a mother. Tell us what that's like.
So I chose to go the more natural route, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to stop every couple of hours and go wash up, scrub down, clean up, even though it doesn't all come out or come off. And then I have to go pump some milk for my baby.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very, very, very different. When I tell people, hang on, I got to go pump real quick, I'll be right back, they're just floored. What in the world? There's a female mechanic in here, for one, and then two, she's having to go pump, and then sometimes I have to walk downstairs, and if I forget my bag or something, I'll have my bags of milk with me, and customers are just like, and then sometimes they'll just be like, go girl, you go girl.
I mean, it's interesting, and we actually discussed, do we want to talk about this? And we both said, yeah, because it's real.
It's real.
It's just
different.
What you deal with on a day-to-day basis. That I don't think most people, when they thought of Kimberly, they're like, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I know the guys down there realize it because they see it. But, I think part of this show and part of what we want to explore here is, real things that maybe you didn't expect us to explore. And so this definitely qualifies.
Yes.
But, I mean, I'm sorry, I've hit the table. Gosh, see, I never thought about that. I never knew that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're probably, and we talked about, most likely, probably the only female technician, maybe only technician in the country doing that right now.
It's not common because you'll have females, but a lot of them will choose to go the formula fed route because it could be easier, stuff like that. But I'm sure it's quite rare. That's
interesting.
Yes.
Tell me about your children, and I know the young one, the baby doesn't understand. But has there been any what do they think about what you do? Is there any conversation there? Is there even
all the time? It's actually quite funny, and people will always be like, "Well, y'all are in reverse roles," but my husband actually works in an office all day, and he's normally dressed up in dress clothes and stuff, and then I'm out here, just filthy, no makeup, nasty, sweaty, and they're just, I don't know, I guess when they go to school and they're talking about, well, my oldest one,
Oldest
she
one's
tells
how
her
old?
friend 6.
6.
So
Okay,
she's
so
starting
she's still
first
young.
grade.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
But she will, kids, what does your mom do? She works on cars, and it's just, I have other mothers come up to me, that is crazy. That's so weird.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But my babies, my oldest one, she doesn't really care for it. She doesn't like being hot. She's a girly girl. And then my middle one, so far she seems to be a lot like me. She loves to, if I'm out there in the garage working on something, she'll come out there, Mom, let me do it.
Do you have friends that reach out to you to fix their stuff?
I do.
Yeah, I figured they do. Every technician has those, what do they call them? Friend deals or something. There's a name for it.
Yes, and I try to. I can't get too deep right now because I'm not able to stay, late working on stuff or stay outside in the garage too late with the babies.
Yeah.
So.
But you have a little garage at your house or a place that you can work on cars.
Yes,
yeah.
we actually, I actually just bought the little. Have you heard about the smart car?
No. I don't know the smart car.
Okay, so we had a smart car traded in, and ever since I was a little kid, I'm just tiny things like that. It's just
what?
Oh my gosh!
You like tiny things?
So cute. It's so ugly, but it's
that's
so cute.
Such a you're a girl, but that's so like that is that. I mean, that's girly in a way. Like I love that.
And all the guys
like you're
are
still a girl.
All the guys are like, what? Why would you do
Yeah,
that?
they're wanting the jacked up big truck out there with the pipes on it.
Yeah. So that's the girly side of me. So with the different side of Kimberly, it's me and my buddy Carlos. He's the lube tech out there. We've already painted it a gorgeous purple, blacked the wheels, tinted the windows. I got to lower it, so it's not. You don't see those. It's really
So
different.
we traded a smart car. It came to the shop. You saw it, and so you purchased it.
I did.
And now you're making it your little girl car or whatever.
I'm actually got the whole center around the radio because I did radio speakers, all that in. I'm going to put some 15s in it, so we're
The subs.
so we're rattling the walls.
Yeah, I mean, the doors will fall off of a smart car with 15s. I mean, I remember 12s when I was coming up, and the mirror.
Yes.
So you're going to put some 50s. So you did radio work at some point, so you know how to do all that stuff.
Yeah, put some radios and put a radio and speakers.
And this is going to be a driving car you're going to...
Yes, I drive the wheels off that thing. I love it. It scoots around and it just...
That is fascinating that you like tiny things.
Oh
like it
God,
just,
I
I can see the energy you get. So excited.
I have a Trans Am too, and so I'm building it. I'm fixing to put a cam in it. I love cars. Drew will tell you, we get cars all the time, and she wants to buy it.
But a smart car, you don't see many of those smart cars because they are tiny.
They're tiny.
I would never let my wife drive a smart car.
No, they can be dangerous. But I'm extremely careful. All I can drive it to is back and forth to work because my kids can't fit in it. So they always, when I get home every evening, they make me load them up in it and we go drive around the neighborhood.
I mean, it can't hold much gas. There's not much gas tank. I mean, it's
8 gallons.
8 gallons?
8 gallons. Teeny tiny little thing.
Interesting.
And everybody's always joking in the shop, don't let a fly run into you. You'll total the car out.
I know we talked earlier about you wanting to kind of get into engines and transmissions. Where do you see yourself going? Maybe a little longer term than that. I mean, you always see the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? But where does Kimberly see herself? Where's that trajectory look like?
I can already get into motors down to the cam. I just don't do it because we have, other people that do it more.
Specialized.
And just with my schedule and stuff, so it just works out better for right now. But I see myself as a person that is teaching newcomers how to do stuff and how we do things here, and just a way of
kind of mentoring.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I see myself.
But you see this as long-term career. This is what you're going to do.
Oh yes, I'm too deep in it now.
Mm-hmm.
Too deep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. It'll be interesting as your kids come along, how they say, because you're working on cars in the yard type deal, and you're going to probably have one waddle out there and be like, an oil story.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a repeat of the oil story,
Yeah.
Interesting.
And my dad, they have, the little kid cars that you drive around, like the little Jeeps and
Yeah, little power
battery
wheels.
powered.
Yeah, power wheels.
Well, my dad converted those normally come in a 12 volt. My dad converted it to a 24 volt. So you press the gas and you do a wheelie.
Really?
Yeah. So my kids, they're already getting introduced to it. So
Yeah, they're always going to see if it's in their blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, that's fascinating. I appreciate you opening this up. I think the first part, I know we were talking about, but that's a really interesting. I mean, it's just something you have to deal with, like being a mother in a shop.
This is not how you normally see me.
You look great. I mean,
my hair done and my makeup and stuff. On the weekends, this is how I look when I'm out and about, and I'll see people I work with, and they're just like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
But,
What would you tell? We got a couple minutes left. What would you tell a young female that doesn't know what they want to do, but they have an inkling for cars? What would you tell them?
Just go for it. Don't take no for an answer. There's going to be struggles. There's going to be obstacles, but that's with any job in life, any part of life. You just keep going. You learn, and don't ever act like you're a little know-it-all. And always open to advice and learning, even if it's from somebody you don't like or care for. Just always be open ears and stick with it, and you'll go far.
Interesting. Be coachable is what I heard.
Yeah,
always be coachable.
Yeah, be coachable.
Regardless of who it's coming from, whether you like them or not. There's always something you can learn.
Yep.
Interesting. If we let our pride and ego get out of the way.
Yep.
That's good. Kimberly, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you
This
for
is a
having me.
pleasure. Absolutely.
This
It's an
is
honor to
cool.
have you in our company and just to learn more about you and who you are and what makes you who you are. I'm excited to watch you grow.
Thank you.
This is going to be fun, and certainly proud of the mother you are.
Thank you.
And we appreciate everything you do for our company and our customers and the commitment you've given us.
Yes.
Even on your 4 days. But I'm glad we made it work. So
Me
thanks
too.
again for being with us, Kimberly. Thank y'all for tuning in to JBTV. Until next episode, we'll see you next time.